Y'all ready for a little raw country? Brutally honest reviews from extreme wrestling fans. This is FWO.
Check the local list. Don't assume get gas, ride faster. Don't ride the fuel, just it's the first round. And it's a fighting if you're in it. It's gonna get ugly just as soon as we begin it till the last round. Left to right, I'm heavy-handed. After everything's landed, I'll be the last one standing from the first round. It's a fighting if you're in it. It's gonna get ugly just as soon as we begin it till the last round. Left to right, I'm heavy-handed. After everything's landed, I'll be the last one standing. I'm Mr. First to get the game jumping, ain't nothing. Mr. Quick to trip and load the clip and start thumping. Sucker, say something. Mr. Trying to build a million out of plain nothing. Mr.'s gonna be successful, daddy ain't bluffing. I'm Mr. Quick to chop them one of a kind. A madman on the band till every one of them's mine. I'm Mr. No Look and not a amongst crooks.
Welcome back to FWO. I'm Chris Helix. Y'all ready for some rhinestones, a Broadway ball, and even a 12-man tag team match? All this and more on Future Wrestling Observer. First off, I would like to say I will not be rating Madrox vs. Orton and AJ Lee versus Vicky Guerrero. Those were not matches, they were not entertaining, and I don't think they even deserve to be rated, because if I rated them, this Raw would go from what I did rate it to 0 stars, because that was total bullshit. With that out of the way, we kicked off Raw, in my opinion, with the Intercontinental Championship match. Curtis Axel versus Big E Langston. Big E Langston took Curtis Axel to town. What more is there to say? Curtis Axel needed to lose the title. He was making the prestige of the title go down even more than previous people before him have. And I just think this title might die out just because of the PG era. I think this match, in my opinion, ends in 1.5 stars, and Big E Langston picks up the win and becomes the new Intercontinental Champion. Next up, we had Ryback versus Big Show, so Beast versus Beast. And I would first like to kick off this review by saying I rated it down a little bit because it was blatantly obvious they were having a conversation about moves during the match, and it was like they weren't even trying to hide it. They did not work good together. I would not like to see another Ryback versus Big Show match, but Big Show ends up picking up the win with the KO punch, and this match, like I said, ends in 1.5 stars. Next up, we had The Miz and Kofi Kingston versus the Real Americans. Now, as you can guess, The Miz does what The Miz does best, turns his back on his tag team partner, and makes Kofi lose to the Real Americans. And this match, even though it ended in a bullshit way, ended in 2 stars for me. And I would like to say I hope they start a rivalry between Kofi and The Miz, because that was total bullshit what he did. But like I said, 2 stars with Kofi losing. That means the Real Americans pick up the win. Well, it was bound to happen. With this raw country gimmick, they were bound to do something really stupid. Well, I thought it was going to be stupid anyway, but this Broadway brawl ended up turning out really well with Dolph Ziggler and Sandow. Now this match, it went back and forth for a while, but then Ziggler picked up 2 different drums on 2 different occasions and ended up breaking them over Damien Sandow's head. That means Dolph Ziggler picks up the win after a pin. And this match, in my opinion, ends in 2 stars. Is it time to get even a little more country for Raw Country? I think not. Did you see the Union Jacks? 3MB? The Rhinestone Cowgirls? No. God damn it. The Rhinestone Cowboys versus Xavier Woods and R-Truth. Now this match, I had to rate it on entertainment because it is World Wrestling Entertainment. And I thought it was pretty entertaining at the beginning with the rapping. Like always with R-Truth, he's always dissing his opponents. Now with, I guess it's a new gimmick, I'm not really sure, but he comes out, he's dissing his opponents, and it ends up after the match, Xavier Woods picks up the win for R-Truth and Xavier, and the Rhinestone Cowgirls go crying all the way home in their little cheerleader outfits. And this match for me
ends in 1.5 stars. Now, thank God we get to the main event. That is the Usos, D-Bry, Punk, and the Rhodes Brothers versus the Wyatts and the Shield. That's right, 12-man tag team action. Now this match, they gave this match a half-hour slot, and thank God they did, because it would have probably been a bullshit like 1-star match if they didn't. But this match, 3 stars in my opinion. Yes, that's right, finally the main event makes it the highest starred wrestling match in my opinion in that Raw or main event or SmackDown or NXT. I don't rate any of those, but anyway, that is what I think of for this Raw Country main event. 3-star match, and it ends with Punk picking up the win.
Well, all my brothers and sisters down there in the southern states, did y'all enjoy Raw Country? I know I did in some parts. That's why I'm not being too hardcore on this star rating, the 5-star ratings. I'm not giving it 5 stars, of course, but I'm definitely giving it 2 stars. And I will see y'all next time on Future Wrestling Observer.